Welcome to the Gift Podcast.
Okay. Hello, everybody. Oh, eto na naman siya. Liit na naman ng, those thingy. Wait, let me get myself something to stack this mic. Okay. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to another podcast. Happy Friday. It's Friday. Yay, yay, yay. This will be uploaded this Friday. Anyway, happy Friday, and I hope everyone is doing great. I actually just finished recording a podcast with Kingdom Podcast. If you don't know, Kingdom Podcast, they're also here on Spotify, so make sure to go check them out. They talk about K-pop, and a lot of you guys don't know that I'm a K-pop fan. I mean, not a lot, but some of you guys don't know that I'm a K-pop fan, and I'm like, oh yeah, well, you guys know, because I talk about, the concerts that I attend and stuff. But I just finished recording a podcast there, and it was so fun recording with them. We talked for an hour and almost a half. That's crazy because I usually record for 30 minutes only, but that was a long recording. But of course, it was so fun. And then make sure to go check them out here on Spotify. They're actually the very, very first podcast that I guested on, which was, I think that was 2 years ago. So I'm very thankful for them because probably I wouldn't be here, if I didn't guess it on their podcast. So yeah. Anyway, today we will be talking about small joys. So yeah. Wait, let me just fix my hair because it's everywhere. And yeah, but today we're gonna be talking about small joys, and I don't know, maybe because it just caught me. That topic just caught me, and parang I thought na, I know. We are very caught up on the fact that, we are very focused on our final goal, and we don't appreciate the small joys that we experience every single day. We all know that we're currently working on something right now. Hopefully everyone has a goal and everyone is motivated to achieve their goal, but we're always so caught up in that final goal, final destination that we have, and sometimes we forget to appreciate the small joys that we experience within the process, and I know you guys know that. I know you guys know that small joys are I know for me that I always remind myself to live for the small joys, live for the unexpected and unexpected laughters that you will get in the process. For me, kasi, for example, for high school, your goal for high school is to graduate high school, but within the process of graduating high school, within the process of learning and attending to school, you get to have these small joys like meeting your classmates, having fun, Christmas party sa classmates, farewell party sa classmates, mga tawanan sa classroom, diba? We all have those, and sometimes we just forget that they're there, and they're the reason why we keep on going, achieving our goal. But once we get to the final destination, we're just oh, eto na yun? Eto na yun? So diba? There are times na parang, okay, I graduated high school, yay, goal achieved. And then, eto na yun? This is it? Eto na ba yung I worked hard for? Ganon. But for me, I think when I arrive at my final goal, I would probably, instead of focusing on the final goal, I would see the process and the small joys that I have while achieving that final goal as my achievements. You know what? Throughout this high school, kasi I'm graduating high school na. I'm graduating high school. This is our last semester. And hopefully I can graduate high school. I mean, I don't know. But I'm graduating high school. And now that I think about it, all the stuff that I experienced throughout my high school life, all the laughters that I had with my classmates, the tawanan, the iyakan, the fighting and what, it really made me to who I am today. And I think instead of me graduating high school as my achievement, I would say meeting all my friends and having all those small joys and laughters with my friends and classmates are my biggest achievements at high school. I don't care about those medals and stuff. I mean, I do care. But, probably for me, para talaga sa akin, my biggest achievements would be the small joys within the process of achieving your final goal. Also, I was about to say something, Wait, I was about to say something. But also there's this song. Kasi there's this song na I've been listening to for quite a long time na. And then it's from The Rose. If you don't know The Rose, oh my god, you're missing out. The Rose is a Korean band. And then they have this song called California. And then at the last part, I think that's like the bridge. There's this lyrics that says, happiness is easy to achieve, sleeping all day, eating all night, yeah. So like, I've been thinking of that for so long na. Like for years that I've been listening to that song. And when I think about it, parang, oh nga, like, happiness is so, I mean, yeah, happiness is easy to achieve. There's this quote also from Nightbird. Nightbird ba yung name niya? Wait, I should not get that wrong. Nightbird from, if you've seen her, she was like everywhere. Nightbird from Got Talent, America's Got Talent. See, she said, "Na you can't wait until life isn't hard anymore before you decide to be happy." So like those quotes or those lines really like really stuck into me. Like we have all these small joys every single day and we just don't realize. And we tend to like, when am I gonna be happy? When am I gonna be happy? Like parang ganun, we're so not contented with all the laughters and happiness that we are getting. And we don't realize that we are happy. I mean, we don't realize like the small joys that we experience are actually happiness itself. So, yeah. I know na parang there are times na parang, kasi ako, there are times talaga na like I'm so down and like I'm not happy, and then parang I always say na I'm not happy, but in the process there are times na parang I laugh din naman, and then I become happy. So I just forget about those moments and say na, and then I just fill my head with like, I'm not happy, parang ganun. But in reality, there are times that like happy naman ako. So yeah, it's just yun talaga. And also I wanted to highlight on that lyrics dun sa The Rose. I really love The Rose. If you're not like listening to The Rose, you should listen to them. I love the vocals, I love the band, everyone there, it's amazing. And their song California, it's very nice for me. I love it. And the bridge that really says happiness is easy to achieve, sleeping all day, eating all night. Because we all know that for me, I can achieve happiness. I mean like, sleeping all day, eating all night is happiness itself. And sometimes we complicate things so parang, when am I going to be happy? And like sometimes happiness is so easy to achieve. Like you could literally, it's just that we're also caught up with like all the things that we're doing with life, and then we just don't take a break. But when you take a break and like just eat all day or eat all night, sleep all day, sleep all night, that's like actually happiness. Like I agree with that statement that they said sa song na parang, yeah, like if you think about it, if I just drop all the schedules that I have right now, if I just forget about all the works that I have right now, and I just lay down in my bed all day, all night, and just eat, that's happiness, baby. Yeah, I would definitely be happy if I'm just gonna be laying down in my bed. Like, that's happiness. But it's like we're all caught up kasi with, again, with all the work that we have. So like we forget na parang simple things, simple joys are actually happiness itself. So parang ganun. Or I don't know, like, I'm saying no. But yeah, that's just my thoughts. I really just want this podcast to be something na to remind you guys to appreciate the small joys that we don't realize. Like for example, like you're going out with your friends and then you think now, going out with my friends na naman, parang ganito ganyan. It's like if you're an introvert, it would be like I have to go out the house and I have to interact with people, socialize and stuff. It's so tiring, ganito ganyan, blah blah blah. So and then when you meet your friends, you're having fun naman pala. So and then before you came to that gathering, it was I'm thinking it in Korean, but it's like a responsibility na I have to go with my friends and I have parang ganon. You think it that way, but when you went with your friends, it was like you realize that it's actually fun. And then sometimes we forget those small joys that we made within like that meet up with our friends. So parang, I had so much fun today. So, yeah, I hope like everyone will just like not focus on their final goals. I hope everyone will also put attention to the process that you are in right now, like the process of graduating college, the process of the process of graduating high school. It's those things that really matters for me. For me. And I hope it will also matter for you guys. Like, don't be so caught up and don't be so stressed about the final goal. Like, I have to graduate college. I have to graduate top notcher. Like, parang, summa cum laude. Parang ganon. You have to enjoy the process then. The small joys that you get within the process of graduating college, everybody. So, yeah. I wanted to say something, but I forgot. But yeah, I just hope that everybody will appreciate all the small joys and laughters. Kasi it's been like a year. I know I talked about this a podcast go. Did I talk about it? There was a time that I talked about it a podcast go na parang, like, just for example, like talking with your friends, like the whole entire afternoon. I talked with my friends the whole entire afternoon. It was so great. Felt so nice, and that was a small joy that I really cherish until this day. So it's really, yeah. I just hope that everyone will put attention and be thankful for all the small joys that we get in life. Like, it's amazing that there are a lot of small joys ahead of us, and yeah, I just hope that everybody will be happy and like everybody will get the small joys that we never expect, and the great small joys. So yeah, yun. But yeah, oh my god, I jumped right into the topic, but yeah, I just wanted to say that like small joys are really like amazing, and it's really nice to have small joys. You know what? Kasi last year, 2023, I've had like big joys. I had big happy moments, like this one, the 2023 podcast, top new podcast. I had the Tsunagu. We went to Malaysia, Singapore. And then I also had the TXT concert, Blackpink concert, AA. So I had all those big happiness, It's there. But really, like the small joys, aside from those, but the small joys that I really had last year was like the golden, and like it was the best, Like nung nasa Singapore kami, we talked for like the whole night. Like we were just chikahing. The first night it was me and my teammates, and then we were just talking about life up until 3 a.m. And then we had to wake up at 5 a.m. because we had a presentation at 8 a.m. So like parang those small things really makes up the big things, Small joys makes up the big joys that we have. So yeah, that was crazy though. Like we were in Malaysia, and then we went home at around like 11. No. Yeah, like 11 or like parang mga 10. And then we had to shower pa. So there were like 3 of us. Oh no, there were like 5 of us using the same restroom, and then the other 5 used a different restroom, and then the 2 teachers used a different restroom. So parang we had to wait like, oh, ako sunod, I'm next. So that's that. So we finished like freshening up around like 11, and then I don't know what happened. Like I really don't know what happened, but it just came, like naturally came. Na parang we ended up like talking all night up until 3 a.m. in the morning. So that was crazy. And then, yeah, there were 4 of us who talked that night. Yeah, and then we had to like wake up at like 5 a.m. because we had to prepare. I was the very first one who woke up because I take the longest in the bathroom. So I take a bath for like 30 minutes, and then they're like, ang tagal mo naman. So I always wake up. Back then, nung we traveled at that travel time, or at that traveling thing, I always had to wake up 30 minutes before the people wakes up. So I said na, okay, I'll wake up at 5:30 and you guys wake up at 6. So then I woke up at 5:30, and then I showered, and like ganito ganyan, I finished at 6, and then they woke up. So like, okay, no problem. No traffic was created by me. So I mean, there was a bit traffic created the first day, but it's good. So yeah, dun. I just wanted to say, nah, that small thing, just talking with your friends or like having laughters with your friends, really makes up the whole big happiness that we experience in life. Also, there's this one time na parang, when was that? Like, one thing that really sticks into me was that time when we had our Christmas party nung grade 11 talaga. Kasi I really like talking to people. No, not like talking to people. I mean, yeah, well, I don't know. Like talking to people, random strangers, nah, kind of like not. But talking with your friends, like deep talks, I love deep talks. And then nung Christmas party kasi naman, I already said this in our previous episode, but again, I'm gonna say it again. But nung, what do you call that? Grade 11 Christmas party namin. After the Christmas party, some of us stayed in our classroom and like, we talked for like hours and we didn't even eat lunch, huh? You know what we had for lunch? Mr. Chips, isang bag, 5 kami. So like, girl, that was crazy. But we weren't hungry. We just talked and talked. And yeah, we were just talking about life and like, ganito ganyan. So I always look forward to those small joys, to those small conversations that gives me, small happiness. So that makes me feel happy. Yeah. Also, nung sa Singapore, we kasi nung sa Singapore, yung nangyari is nasa Changi Airport kami and then we had a 17-hour layover. So, we actually parang gituyo na mga 17-hour nga layover. Like we made it, like we did it on purpose that we have a 17-hour layover so that we could explore. So, in the morning, we arrived in Singapore at like 2 p.m. and then like we went out for like 4 hours to Singapore. We had a day tour and then we just came back in what do you call that, in the airport. So the whole entire night we did not sleep. At least like some of us, 2 of us were sleeping, but the whole entire night we were not sleeping and we just explored Changi Airport and like we chatted and then some of us got coffee, some of us bought some things at 7-Eleven. We chatted and chatted until our flight at like 6 a.m. in the morning. Yeah, until dumating na yung flight namin, then we went home in the Philippines. So, again, I just want to say that like those small joys that we have in life, we should sometimes focus on them, give them attention and be thankful to them, because those small joys are really like the best thing for me, like the best thing that I got for me. Those conversations that I have with my friends, those laughters that I have with my friends, it's just so precious. It's just, I cherish them a lot, and I hope you guys will also start noticing those small joys that you have in life. Because we're also caught up with like the final goal, final destination, final achievement. Honor, first honor, second honor. Girl, I just want to like, live life and like focus on, well, I still also focus on like the final goals, but I just, half of the attention is really with the small joys, because I'm really just thankful that I am able to experience all those small laughters and like, yeah, like those unexpected scenarios and unexpected situations pala na we get to laugh, we get to enjoy. So yeah, I wonder, wait, let me remember some of my best small joys last year. Let me get my phone, kasi this is why I also take pictures a lot, because it's really, I just really like capturing the memories that we have. Last year I started playing badminton again with friends. That's a big small joy. Big small joy. Parang, also, I went to XUFD, XU Foundation Days here in Cagayan de Oro. That's another small joy. Also, there's this one, I had a project that we had to do, and then we went to our friend's house, my classmate's house. So we went there, we chatted, and like we had like tons of like, we laughed a lot, and then yeah, it was fun. Small situations like that gives us the reason to keep on continuing with our goals, our big goals in life, and it gives us the reason to continue with life, just life. And then yeah, it's just, it's amazing. I just would love to tell you guys to put attention and be thankful for all the small joys and notice the small joys. Because if we're too focused on the big goals that we have in life, it's just gonna be draining and like tiring. Na parang, I'm so malayo pa. But you also have to enjoy the process. Enjoy the process. Enjoy your small goals. I mean, small goals, small joys. Yeah, like, oh, see, I took a picture. Like, oh my god, this is why I'm just gonna cover their face. You're just gonna see the door. But like, I took a picture. This is the night. This was the night when we like talked like all night. I don't know if you'd see that, but yeah, that's the door. That's the door. But I'm not gonna reveal their faces. But this was taken 1 a.m. pa to. October 22, 2023, 1 a.m. I missed our trip by like legit. And also when we went grocery shopping, yung mall, it smelled like Gaisano, like parang mga ganun lang. And then earlier this year, we also had... So yeah, those are some stuff that I just wanted to say. Very random stuff. But I hope you enjoyed this podcast. And I hope everyone will have those unexpected, lovely, small joys. Thank you so much for watching and for listening. And I'll see you guys next week here on Spotify at Gift Podcast. And bye-bye. Annyeong. Thank you. Bye-bye.